Hi guys, and welcome to Driver Education and Traffic Safety. My name is Mrs. Mattis and I'm your teacher. This is your welcome call video / orientation that needs to be viewed by both you and your parent so that we can get you officially activated in driver's ed. So first off, just a little about me. My name is Mrs. Mattis, like I said. This is now my 12th year of teaching. I live in Pensacola with 2 kids, 2 dogs, and we love all sports. And my husband as well. He's there too. And we love soccer and football especially. So just so that you're aware, driver's ed does not work with Safari. You need to use Google Chrome or Firefox. Google Chrome is the best one, but Firefox is sufficient, and make sure that your pop-up blocker is off. One other thing, you can pause this video at any time, so if I start going too fast or you didn't hear something or you want to check on something, please feel free to pause. Just make sure that you start back up again and finish. So the first thing we need to talk about is logging in. The address for you to log in is login.flvs.net, and that will take you to this screen right here. Your username and password should be sent to you in an email if you haven't received that already. Double check your emails. Sometimes they do go to spam. If not, you can contact eSchool, you can call FLVS, or you can also check with your guidance counselor as well, and they might have it too. So the first thing we need to do is verify your information. So once you use that screen and log into VSA, you're going to see these 3 small lines in the top left-hand corner of your screen, not right-hand, top left-hand corner, sorry about that. And you're going to click on Student Records from the drop-down menu that you see. When you click on Student Records, they're going to ask you to verify your information. We need to make sure that all of this stuff is correct. So if it's not, please make sure that you check, especially your email address, your phone numbers, and your address. Make sure that it's a number that you have with you, either a cell phone. You can also add phone numbers, like if you want me to call your house or your mom's phone instead, or your grandma's, or whoever it is. And then just make sure you click that save button down there at the bottom. Once you've done that, you're going to click on those 3 small bars in the left-hand corner, not the right, left, and you're going to click where it says Dashboard. And you should see something similar to this. You might not have quite as many courses that are listed here, but it should look fairly familiar or similar to this. And all of your courses will be listed here. One of them will say Driver's Ed, and this little circle shows you your progress in the course, as well as your current grade, how far you are, all that kind of good stuff. So take a minute and look around there once you're there. But then once you're ready to enter Driver's Ed, you're going to click where it says Driver's Ed, and it should enter you in the course. Just make sure that pop-up blocker is off and that you're not using Safari. Like I said, this is the #1 thing that bogs kids down when they're first starting. So just go ahead, use Google Chrome, make your life and my life much easier, and make sure that pop-up blocker is off. So once you enter the course, it should look somewhat similar to this. Every once in a while I will have announcements maybe on top of this or things like that. And there is a whole thing to scroll down as well. But you have my contact information. You can also make an appointment. I do not call for appointments. You will call me for appointments. It's basically just there to help you remember that you are supposed to call me and talk to me. And it also gives you a little bit more specific times that I'm available too. The orientation video that you're watching right now is available on that announcement page as well, and your instructions on what to do. Now this part over here is super important. These are your written assignments for the course. Now a lot of kids forget about these. Don't forget about them. You're going to complete them throughout the course, and I'll talk a little bit more about them here in the class. The other important thing, at the very top of your screen, you should see a black toolbar, and it has these icons. These are kind of the most important ones you'll see on there. This is your lessons button, the little book, the little inbox is your assessments, your announcement page is the little home button. You have another main menu, the 3 small lines, so just like in VSA, and then your email. Don't let it get to 86 emails. Check on those frequently. If you see that little red up there, have a look and see what's there for you. When you click on those 3 small lines, you're going to see this drop-down menu. I've highlighted the most important ones that you'll use probably the most your assessments, your grade book, important to know your grade, and if you want to resubmit anything, you'll do it there. And if you want to email me to send a message. The only other one that I would maybe have a look at is your pace right here. Kind of gives you an outline on what you should be doing and checking in and stuff like that. So that's your drop-down menu. If you want to contact me, you can call me, you can text me. There's my phone number. If you want to, like I said, pause and take a minute, write all this stuff down, you can, or it's always available on that announcement page too. You can email me at my main email address, or you can send me a message inside the course. I check them all every day, so not to worry. I will find your email if you send it to me. When you're ready to start working on your actual lessons, this step is a couple things to do, so kind of pay attention because you'll be confused maybe at the beginning, but then you'll be a pro at it and know exactly what to do. So you're going to click that little book on the screen up there, and that will take you to this page. This is your information page. It's just like walking into your classroom with a lot of information on it. On that page, you're going to see 3 different sections: getting started, then a list of all of the modules, and then finishing the course. And I'm going to talk about the first 2 here a little bit. So if you click getting started, this takes you to like a course instruction page. This is not the beginning of your lessons. It's kind of confusing, but don't go there if you're like, I'm ready to start my lessons. Not it. This is just how to get started, what to do, some important information. I do suggest clicking through it, but definitely not if you're looking for your lessons. So where do you find your lessons? Well, on that lessons page, you'll remember the list of all the modules. You'll see the first one right here. When you click on it, it's going to take you to this little pop-out menu right here that says the title of the lesson. You're going to click on the title of the lesson to get you back to your actual content, lessons, quizzes, those types of things. Now, when you get into the course later on, like you've done a couple, you can always, if you don't remember, you can always go back to this first one and it'll take you where you left off. So once you click on that lesson title, it's going to take you to the lesson instructions. Once you see that, scroll all the way down and you should see this light gray box with the word assignment in it. And in that assignment box is the most important thing, which is your driver's ed platform. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a minute, but it'll be blue. You'll click on it and a pop-up window will come up with the web page for driversed.com. On that driversed.com page, you'll see a big green button here in the middle that says start the course. Later it will be continue the course. But this is where you're going to find about 80% of the work that you're going to do for Driver's Ed. You're going to go through, you're going to watch a series of slides, and at the end of the slide, there will be a quiz for you to take. Once you've taken that quiz, that means you've completed the first lesson. Congratulations, and every lesson after that as well. If you don't receive 100%, they're going to ask you if you want to retake that. If you want to retake it, great. They're going to keep your second attempt. Hugely important. You might want to take a minute and pause and read through this really carefully. Whatever the last attempt that you took on that quiz is the one that's going to be kept. So just keep that in mind. If you're happy with the 95%, maybe keep that. But that's up to you and how you want to complete your lessons. If you don't remember where you last left off, you can always just click back into the Driver's Ed platform and it'll pick up exactly where you left off at. So no worries. Moving around the course, once again, you can always use your black toolbar to access any of these things on here. So just keep that in mind. So what else is there for you to complete? We talked about those templates at the beginning on the main menu. And your home page, you're going to complete those assignment templates after you complete 2 quizzes. So you're going to complete Module 1 quiz, Module 2 quiz, then 2.02 template, and then continue throughout the rest of the class. The only one that's a little bit different is 5.02, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in depth. But that template is on the main announcement page as well. So once again, just to remind you, all of those assignments are on that home page. So if you click the home icon, you should see that page, and this will be on the right. And it's going to download a Word document for you. So where are you going to turn in those assignments? The only things that you need to turn in for this class are going to be the assignment templates. You don't need to submit anything for the quizzes. Those grades will be there within 24 hours of you taking it. So don't worry about doing anything for those, just the templates that we're going to talk about. This is what you'll see when you click on assessments. You're going to click right there where it says 2.02 assignment to submit the assignment template. And then you should see a box similar to this on that page. You don't need to upload any documents. They get lost. They don't come through. It's a nightmare. So copy and paste all of the templates into the student comment box. You're going to click submit for grading right there and then click submit for grading again. Hugely important. Make sure you click submit for grading. Must happen. So for that 5.02 assignment, there is a template. It walks you through the instructions on what to do. There is a creative portion of the assignment. You can choose to write a speech or a web page or make a PowerPoint or a Prezi. You can upload a PowerPoint. However, if you choose to do it as a Prezi, then you need to submit a transcript of the Prezi in that student comment section. If you don't have Microsoft Office, you can use openoffice.org, or you can complete it using a live lesson. On the main announcement page, if you scroll down, you'll see these instructions right here. They happen on these specific times. You must attend a driver's ed session to get credit for this, and all of your instructions are there. So definitely take a minute when you're done, have a look at that. If you have questions, let me know. Your gradebook function also will help you know how you did on an assignment, and if you need to resubmit an assignment, you will complete that as well. You'll see these handy color-coded things up here at the top so that you know how you did or what the status of your assignment is. Your DBA is a discussion-based assessment, a short quiz we do over the phone after you have completed 8.02. Please call me and I will be happy to complete that for you. The course you should plan on taking definitely less than 10 weeks. We like to plan around 8 weeks. You're going to complete 2 to 3 assignments each week to meet that. And of course, you can complete it much faster than that if you would like to. Some policies that you need to be aware of. Once again, this is one of those times you might want to pause and look through this a little bit more. But basically, you get a 28-day period to discuss the course, to try it out, see if it works for you. If you complete the 28 days and are still working on the course, then we want you to finish. That way you won't get a withdrawal on your transcripts for the class and things like that. Monthly calls are required. We can combine them with your DBAs if you're at that point, but please be proactive to call me for these. It makes my life a lot easier and your life a lot easier as well. Academic integrity, once again, you might want to pause. This is a good thing to read over. We want to make sure that you are doing your work, not your friend's work, not your brother or sister's work. It is 100% your work. So we do monitor these through DBAs as well as turnitin.com, where it takes the work that you've submitted and puts it against every student that's ever taken the course, as well as every internet source to make sure that it is yours. Hugely, hugely important. Like I said, take a second, talk about it, figure it out, do it right the first time. If you have any technical support, here's a number that you can call and the hours as well. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need something too, but they're the experts, I would say. So if you take this course and complete it successfully, you're going to earn credit and a grade for your GPA. You're going to receive the 4-hour drug and alcohol course, also called the TLSAE, which you need to get your permit for free. You'll be able to take your permit test for free online as well, and possibly an insurance rate reduction, but this depends on the insurance that you use. So after you've done this, you've completed the video, I need for you to go to this website and complete the information there so that way we can get your information and have everything that you need. It's available to you in the email that I sent to you as well. And now that you've completely finished everything, make sure you go to that website, do that for me, and we will get you officially activated in the course. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions or if you do need any help with anything, please give me a call and I'll be happy to help you over the phone. Thank you so much and have a great day.